I have long time maintained that you have to expose. And so this is what Fincham has done expertly. He has brought these families in to tell their tale of woe and get that on the record. And the more we get this on the record, in spite of the fact that we have an illegitimately elected governor, secretary of state, and moreover, attorney general, all three of the top executive positions are filled with arguably people who stole their elections. And that's a whole nother six-pack story. But this is where we find ourselves, and our constituents, especially our rural constituents who are very plugged in and very passionate, tell Fincham and Rogers, you get down to the Capitol and you represent us, and you need to keep bringing these bills forward year after year, despite the fact that they get vetoed. And oh, by the way, Wendy Rogers had more bills vetoed this past cycle than any other legislator. I had 12 bills vetoed by Hobbs, and just to get them to her desk is a Herculean effort, because of course it has to go through committee in the Senate, floor overall in the Senate, and then over to the House through committee, and then through the House floor of the overall House. So 4 hefty wickets, if you will, that a bill has to traverse through to get to the governor's desk. And Fincham and I carry a lot of legislation that's specific to our rural constituents. But back to who they are, they voted for him. They voted for me to continue to beat the drum. And so what we foresee happening in the long run, it's like the Chinese, you got to play the long game. And so what we foresee happening is that we will have a new governor, Andy Biggs, replace her. And of course, he's a stalwart Freedom Caucus conservative Republican congressman at the moment, running a great race here when he's home in Arizona. And he used to be the president of our state Senate. So he has committed to audiences where I've heard him speak to getting bills signed off in his first week of once he's elected, of all these bills that get vetoed, have been getting vetoed. So